Good morning, y'all, and welcome to mowing season in Texas. It happened just like that. Look at that. I mowed the yard about 5 days ago. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's gonna be needed mowed about a day or two. It's happening. It went from winter mode to full-blown mowing season. Last week, we mowed everybody. This week, we mowed everybody and then some. Like, this week was so busy, it's now Saturday and you guys are watching this tomorrow. So I'm filming the video less than 12 hours before you guys see it. 18 hours. 18 hours before you guys see it. That's just how busy we were. We were so busy this week. Like, it went from, I hope this season is great, to I don't have enough hours in the day to do all the jobs we're doing. Whenever you park your truck for the day and you leave all the tools in there, the trailer is a mess, the truck is a disaster, and you not only have one trailer in your driveway, you have another trailer full of projects. So we had a heck of a week. I started this week off doing some batwing tractor mowing. We had a full mowing week with extra, and we had a giant project, which is going to lead to more projects. This year's starting off great. But that means one thing. It's Saturday, and I didn't have time to do all the have-to-dos. So today, we're gonna sort all this out. The mower's doing an oil change. All the equipment needs to be reorganized, cleaned up, ready to go. Because springtime is here, and it's mowing time. I am not real happy with how dirty this truck is. But it means we're back to working. Look at that. Gross. Then again, it's just a work truck. Looks like I'm close. Watch this trick. You put it in park, then we lift the brakes, it rolls back a hair. Should be perfect. Should be perfect. Almost. That mower is extremely dirty. Plus, I believe it is time for the oil change. 6:05, we're 3 hours away, which means by lunchtime on Monday, it's due. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna change the blades. Obviously, we're gonna clean it up, grease it, service it, as well as get everything else ready for the week. Because we are no longer in winter mode. We are in full-blown mowing season. It's here. It's here, guys. It's here. Man, that is dirty. Don't worry, we don't leave them like that all day. This is just from the last yard. That's how much we get on the last yard. And the reason we don't clean it off the last yard is because then we would have all those leaves in the last yard. So for us, we bring the leaves home and make our yard look bad because it already looks bad from the leaves anyway. So that's why it's dirty. That's just the last yard of the day. Every single day, that's the last yard of the day. Because we blow them off after every yard because we don't want a fire. Actually, we blow them off the next yard. So whenever we load it on the trailer, it's dirty from the yard we're mowing. And since we're cleaning up leaves still anyway around here, we blow it off before we start the next yard. That way we can clean those leaves up in that yard. And then take their leaves to the next yard. And finally, all the leaves end up here at my house, to where I'll mow them over and then take them to somebody else's yard. There, that's better. Now, let's service this thing up. Ew, nice and black. It's time. All right, should probably check to see if we have what we need. Oil filter, spark plugs, fuel filter. Oh yeah, oil, that's important. Definitely need some oil. And air cleaners. All right, we have everything. Let's see what leaf clean. Ooh wee, what leaf cleanup looks like. That one, as usual, looks brand new. Y'all see that? Brand new. This one, however, ooh wee. Watch this. And that's just from yesterday's mowing, because we bump it out every day this time of year. But that doesn't matter. Trash. See, look, not much difference. You could probably get away with keeping this one, but they sell them as a set, so change them every time. All right, that's still draining, so let's do the fuel filter. All right, now the game. Be fast, be fast. All right, that actually does look pretty dirty, right? For reference, there's what a new one looks like. There's what the dirty one looks like. I believe our fuel is really dirty a lot of the times. Still draining, so spark plugs. $100, brand new. I don't know if you should change them this often, but they're so cheap. Why wouldn't you? Almost done draining. And this thing takes forever sometimes. I even had the dipstick pulled. Oh, I wonder if I pull this, does it drain faster? Never thought about that. Now, anything? All right, we're just about done. And now for the dumbest part ever. Making a mess all over your motor because the oil filter is way up in there. It's so dumb. So dumb. I even put a rag down and still missed it. It literally landed everywhere but where the rag was. I actually don't know who thought it was a good idea to put that canister thing in this bracket right here where you got to reach in there and get that. And that's not that easy. Whoa, maybe. Are they expecting you to come from this side? No, that's just as hard. Not really any better. Yeah, why don't y'all put them on the back? Like, why is this not like right here in this area? I could just come from the bottom and unscrew it right here. They should do a remote filter. Wouldn't be hard. Wouldn't be hard at all. This is not bad, but it could be better. Plus it makes a mess everywhere. Like, I've always laughed that they have enough common sense to add this remote drain so that you can not make a mess everywhere, but then they still leave the oil filter up there to make the hugest mess in the world. It's like, we acknowledge the problem, we're gonna make it slightly better, but up there, you're on your own. There, that's better. And the first thing you should do after doing all your maintenance is to make sure it still works. All right, no leaks. Good. And we're done with that part. Next thing, we need to change the blades. We ran medium lift blades this week. It's a full week of regular mowing, but also there's still some leaves down. So I know the leaves are taking a beating, so I'm gonna pull them off after a week of mowing to see how they held up. My prediction, they're shot. I could tell by yesterday afternoon that it just wasn't throwing stuff as far away from the mower as I wanted it to. Two for three. 2 for 3, not bad. Can we go 3 for 3? Woo! 3 for 3. You know it's a good day when the impact does it without a backup wrench. Means you didn't hit anything last week. Good job, you. I, however, did not miss picking up this string. I love finding the treasures on your blades when you change them. Wonder what yard that came from. I bet I know. And you can see they're not terrible, but they're not gonna cut grass very good. And you could tell by the end of the week. I was doing a good job, but you were having to go slower and take more time. Wasn't throwing it far away, so 1 week. It's happening. It's about to be to where we start changing the blades every 3 days, every 2 days, and then eventually in the middle of summer, you might change blades in the middle of the day because, well, it's easier to change blades and faster to change blades than just keep cutting with dull blades all day. So we're gonna change these out, get ready to go. For you Skag people, do you guys start to have a hard time with these right here? These little spacers don't slide very well on these bolts. I guess they're blade bolts, spindle bolts, whatever you call. They hold the blade on. There's a spacer. Sometimes, especially after like really, you can see how green those are. It was a little wet this week. These things don't want to slide anymore. And I don't know if it's because you're tightening and over tightening so many times. They just get like terrible. And it's almost one, I replace these like once a year, unless they're damaged or bent. But most of the time I keep a spare set because I have no reason why. But today all 3 were hard to get off. Anybody else got a problem? Since we are in full swing, I'm gonna go back with the Gator G6 because they have a little bit of mulching, which will help with all these oak tree leaves right now. And they're a much heavier blade, so maybe they'll hold up better until we get rid of the leaves and get into straight grass, because the leaves are still eating blades pretty quickly. And the grass is growing, so it's time to get a blade that'll last a little better during this time. Normally, we use these in the dog days of summer because they're really good at mulching, but not mulching everything and getting things out of the mower. I'm gonna try them right now, just because they are heavier, thicker, and they have a little mulching action. All right. All right, 3 for 3, looking good. And last but not least, we need to put some grease in this thing. You know, it always impresses me how much those wheels take, and we grease those probably every morning. And every morning, the next day, it's that many pumps, 15 or 18 pumps before you see grease again. It also impresses me how much grease these spindles take. And we don't do those every day, but we do them a lot. They say every 40 hours. I think we do them like every 15 or 18 hours, and they still take 10, 15 pumps. Those ones way back there are really hard to get, and I'm not sure they even matter. I think it helps, but maybe not. I've been seeing a lot of people having problems with those little push bars because apparently even though you grease it, they still wear out, but we still do it. The mower is ready for the work week. I just checked on it, and the warranty is gonna run out on this thing in about 3 months. So I'm actually thinking about taking it to the dealer and having it checked out. That way, if there's anything wrong with it, I can get it replaced before it costs me lots of money. Like I think I'm starting to develop possibly a leak on one of my hydros. Can't tell yet if it was from me doing some other job where I had to fix a leaky line or if it's actually a leak from that pump. But if it is, I want it fixed under warranty. Also, I believe that my idler pulleys, that one, and that one, the bearings need to be replaced. Problem is you can't grease those. Those are sealed bearings. And last time I took it in, they changed them for free, and they said basically every 6 to 9 months, just change them because you can't grease them. And I was like, oh, that sounds terrible. But okay. So I was thinking, being proactive and ahead of the game, I might take it into the shop the next week or two and just have them do a one-over and try to see how many free things I can get replaced before, well, they cost me money. Overall, the mower's been great. For as much as we use it, I mean, I know that people use it more than me, but for as much as I use it, I'm impressed with what it does. I've actually only had one problem, never cost me money. The rest was all free under warranty. I would definitely buy another one of those. So, that's my plans. It's good to go for the week. We're probably gonna get it a scheduled checkup to go get whatever may be damaged or going out fixed before it costs me money. And then I guess we'll have to cross the bridge. When do we buy the second mower? Do we wait until that one costs a lot of money to fix and that's the day we buy a second mower? Or we buy a second mower early? Hopefully that one doesn't have to break down big before we need to get a second mower. I don't know. We'll decide when the time comes. Next up, I believe it's time to put some grease in these heads right here. This right here, Echo Red Armor. You guys probably can't see that. The light's terrible in here. But yeah, that's what we're gonna put in there. And what's cool about this is it just screws in there. You can just whoop. There you go, just like that. We've now greased our heads. Time to put the trailer back in order. Starting with all this stuff back here, because almost everything in here has a home in here. The tool of the week. We call this guy Poundy. Because you have to get after it with this thing right here. We were doing a bunch of flagstone this week, and it all starts with a good, firm base. And we do that right here with Poundy. You know it's been a good week when your trailer is put away so disorganized. But that's why we had to do this on Saturday, because next week is looking way better than last week. Which means we need to get organized, we're gonna pull it off. And by the end of the week, next weekend, we'll be like this again. Truck's a mess, trailer's a mess. We have a new trailer that's also a mess. We have a mess over there of stuff from jobs. But that means you're busy working. I can't work very good when things are out of order. Like, I like things to have a home, and I understand that time is money, and a lot of times we just say we'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow gets busy, and then we'll do it the next day, and that day gets busy. We do try to take some time this time of year to schedule this kind of stuff. But last night, we thought we were gonna do it at 3. We had several people call us, and I was like, those are probably new customers for the year if we go get it done. So we went and got it done, which meant we parked last night in the dark and said, we'll be dealing with that tomorrow, because that's tomorrow's problem. Home sweet home. Ready for next week's work. Don't worry, you get tomorrow off, but Monday morning at 6 a.m., back at it, back at it. We got the trailer ready to go for the next week, and I'm so happy that it's here. Because we're not just mowing, we're doing all the extra stuff right now. So not only are we mowing, we're doing flower beds, we're doing tree trimming, shrub trimming, mulching, planting, landscaping. We did a flagstone patio this week. There's my neighbor, also new customer. He doesn't know how to do YouTube, so that'll be a thing that he has to learn about us. I'm so glad spring's here. I hope you guys are having an excellent time. If you're up north, I think y'all just got another blizzard, so sorry about your luck, but at least you're snow moving, or whatever y'all call it. Snow pushing, snow disappearing, snow removal, snow herder, snow wrangler. Are y'all snow wranglers? What do you call yourselves? We don't know because we don't have it here. But I hope you guys are staying warm. Us in the south, we're gonna be sweating next week. Right now it's beautiful, 72, 73. Gets up to about 80 in the afternoons. You sweat just enough to feel like you're working, but not enough to hate it. Anyway, guys, we're ready to go. Hope you're having a great start to the season. I love you, and we'll see you in the next one.